As a Winnipegger, as a community member, I'm very, very concerned.
It's a disturbing trend that continues to go in the wrong direction. Winnipeg is edging closer to breaking the homicide record after a weekend filled with violence. On Friday morning, a 16-year-old boy was killed in the 500 block of Balmoral Street. And not even 48 hours later, a 27-year-old man died after being found unresponsive near Cumberland Avenue and Sherbrooke Street. Then on Monday, Winnipeg police released details of 41-year-old Melissa Cook, who died in August from severe burns to her body. In just one weekend, the city learned about its 39th, 40th, and 41st homicide of the year.
One murder is too many, never mind 41. Never mind with 3 months to go yet in the year.
That homicide number now just 3 away from tying the record of 44 homicides in 1 year set back in 2019. Outreach worker Mitch Bourbonniere says there's definitely a spike from recent years and hopes this does not become a new trend.
I think there's a lot of mental health concerns out there, a lot of isolation, a lot of pandemic post-trauma. People are struggling. I'm worried for our community.
Bourbonniere says poverty rates, homelessness, addiction, and mental health concerns are on the rise and cites the need for more funding and services to be made available to help the most vulnerable out.
It's an existential problem. It's deeper than just a simple, something you can just paper over. But again, we have to address all of the things that people in our community are feeling.
Kent Duick says the use of drugs is growing in our city and is leading to a rise in overdose deaths. He says the next mayor of Winnipeg is going to have to take a hard look at the situation in our society and cites the importance of leadership on that.
I've been in the community for 37 years. And I would say it's 10 times worse than anything I've ever seen.
On Monday, Justice Minister Kelvin Gertson was asked about the rising homicide numbers. He says he is not only concerned about just homicides, but every violent crime that occurs in this city.
Every time I hear about an individual who's had a home invasion or someone who's been a victim of assault, that's a concern because that individual is going to live with the repercussions of that personally for a very, very long time.
Bourbonniere says it's important for the public to understand that the homicide rates aren't just numbers, but they are people who have died and the families who are grieving.
It hurts the community. It reverberates within the community. We're a small enough community that often everybody knows everybody, and we share the grief with those families.
In Winnipeg, Alex Karpa, City News.